Whipped for not letting my housemate's boyfriend live with us? So I, 29M, am sharing a house with two flatmates. Let's call them Lucy and Annie. Lucy has been here from the start, Annie and I are quite new here. Now Lucy is in a long-distance relationship with her BF of 2 years. He's from India, but currently lives in another country which is closer to where we are. His visa is expiring, so they're going to get married in November, which Lucy didn't tell us. Here it gets tricky. They want to move in together, so Lucy asked us if it would be fine if he moved into her room in 6 weeks. Annie doesn't really have an opinion on it and she's too stressed right now to think about it, and I'm against it tbh. I really don't like being around lovey-dovey couples, it makes me extremely uncomfortable, and I'd like to be in peace while at home. All my friends recommended me to not do it since living with couples is apparently a crappy situation to be in. So tomorrow we'll have a meeting to discuss how to go on. But it gets trickier. Lucy said that if we didn't accept her boyfriend moving in, she'd probably move out and find something else for them. But she owns 90% of the stuff in this house, so Annie and I would have to redecorate. I'd be fine with it, but Annie seems kinda scared of that, so she might move out as well if Lucy moves out, and then I'd need to look for 2 new flatmates. Now, why would he move into her room at all? Because our city is extremely crowded and finding a flat is near impossible, especially since Lucy doesn't make that much money, and her BF won't be able to get a work permit. And if he can't move to our country, they'll probably send him to India. Right now these are the scenarios. I say no and Lucy finds another apartment. She will then either have to move out of this one, which is really beautiful, or let her BF be deported to India. Annie might move out too. I say no and Lucy doesn't find another apartment. She stays here, will be mad at me, and her BF gets deported to India. I say yes, nobody is mad and the rent gets cheaper for me, but I'd have to live with a couple which would honestly be a nightmare for me, and be exposed to their fighting and fucking sessions. Maybe I'm not the because I'd just be standing my ground and honestly it's not my fault they planned his immigration so badly. On the other hand, I might be the because standing my ground will put Lucy in quite the situation. Edit, spelling.